Exactly. Apparently, working on a relationship takes time, effort, and know-how. The know-how apparently is emotional intelligence. If you want a relationship that has staying power and grows over time, and in which your needs and other people's needs are satisfied, the final EQ skill, relationship management, is just what the doctor ordered. Do you agree with the statement?
Well, I hope the doctor is around in Cape Town, because I would want to meet him anyway. Because because the doctor is seriously telling the truth in terms of that matter. Relationships are built really on understanding oneself and understanding the one that you're in a relationship with.
Exactly.
The reason why most relationships break up, and I'm not a psychologist, and I'm not a relationship guru, but I've had my fair share of relationships that I've messed up. I can assure that much, that I take blame for having messed up. But the thing is, if one doesn't understand oneself or what one wants and what one needs, you would then be a problem in the relationship, because you're baggage of yourself. Because then you don't understand, you don't even see, even when Zelda were together. Don't worry, we're not together, eh?
No, of course not. On the record.
On the record. So imagine, so if we're together, and I can't even see that Zelda is angry and why she's mad as hell, or why she's like crying. If I can be able to see that, how then will I be effective in building this relationship? EQ is the crux of life, and is the crux of life as well in relationships. Without it, you might as well stay alone.
Exactly. Yeah. And empathy also plays a huge role.
Yeah.
Because the example that you just took, if you don't if you are not empathetic towards your partner, then you wouldn't. How would you know exactly, get to know your partner?
True.
Do you understand?
True.
And many of us in relationships are so self-consumed. We only think about our needs, how the next person hurt us.
Yeah.
But we need to, the time has come for us to realize, also take a moment and think, how did I, or my actions, how does it affect my partner?
Yeah.
That is not just in romantic relationships, but also in social relationships, in work relationships. So the important factor here is empathy.
Empathy.
And very much respect, and being compassionate towards the next person. I think if we really want to understand people, we have to try to feel what they feel. We don't have to take it as our emotion, because then if you have the emotional intelligence, then that wouldn't happen. But of course you would understand them as to what is it that they feel, why do they do what they do, and not just asking questions to criticize or to judge or to want to make it right. No, but because you want to really get to know what is going on. You don't have to advise immediately, you don't have to do anything about it, but it's for you to understand and get to know people more better. And one day that person will come, because you have the connection, you feel that person feels that you understand. It will always happen. Then you can talk. You can talk, and you can talk from a very empathetic point.
And she said it. Why? Okay, we must never ask the question in terms of why in relation to me, but it must be why in relation to the person that is angry, or that is having the emotion that they're having. If you're in a relationship, be it your mother, be it your father, be it your boss. If they just showing an emotion that you don't understand, ask the question, why are they acting the way they're acting in relation to them, not to me? Because once you start asking to yourself, you're going wrong by then perceiving that the person has done something wrong to you.
Exactly. It happens a lot.
But how in relationships, or where do you start? Say for instance your partners, and both of you are always throwing stones. You don't get to a point where you sit down and ask yourself, how can we grow as partners? It's always, no escape, it's your fault. It's your fault. You're the reason why I'm acting the way that I'm acting. And many a times we act the way that we act because of the actions of our partners. But I think it's time for us to start and take stock, take stock and ask ourselves, is this a place where I can grow? And if I cannot grow in this situation or in this relationship, whether it's a friendship relationship or a romantic relationship or work relationship, if I cannot grow, or what is my foundation of this relationship? Why did I get into this relationship? If the relationship is not, I've noticed that. So if we cannot grow in the situation or in the relationship, then I think we should sit down and ask ourselves, is this even worth it? What we are doing to one another, because we're constantly fighting, we're constantly throwing stones, we constantly, it's your fault that I'm the way that I am, it's your fault that I behave the way that I behave. But what is the right behavior? Do you understand?
Yeah, and if you ask yourself those questions, you either have to accept it, you either have to remove yourself, or you have to change it.
Change it.
Those three you must